You can use any of the Chun-Li sticks, or you can use the 8-arc. I have an 8-arc. So yeah, you can use that one. Yeah. But yeah, Nerdbird, he's a regular here at Southtown.
Part of the circus here at Southtown with the Fuertes and DJs and the weird characters.
Yeah, so he's a Fuerte player. I know in the past, Slumpo has expressed how much his disdain for El Fuerte.
I think a lot of people feel that way, man. You can probably ask Harrison that now too, when he won after that loss to 801 Strider. But.
Oh yeah, well I think Fuerte is definitely one of those matches where nobody actually comes out and says, yeah, man. Fuerte, I love this match.
Which is funny because, Harrison and Parker have an extremely on-paper good matchup versus the character.
Yeah.
But you never, all these, theory charts versus Fuerte, they just don't ever seem like that's the truth. You know how Sagat was supposed to blow him up, but then you watch, Tetsu and, all these high-level Fuertes, and they just, make the Sagat matchup look really even.
Yeah, and with Sagat, he's, he has a big hitbox and stuff, so it's easy for him to, he's just a huge target. And then, and if you're a Sagat player, you don't really know, a lot of the punishes versus Fuerte, it's really hard. And I think that, can be set for pretty much, any player. There's a lot of specific punishes that aren't really that obvious when playing. It's a Fuerte that you just got to know.
You have to practice versus him, training mode, the boring stuff. But you got to do it, man. You got to put in that work.
Got some honeys outside.
Yeah, man.
Taking a gander.
Checking us out.
Yeah.
Right on, dude. They can come hang out anytime. They're always welcome. Ladies can play for free at Southtown, man.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Nerdbird.
So we're going to lace this matchup pretty quick.
Nerdbird, let's go.
Maybe some people just watched, there he is.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Maybe some people just got done watching those money matches from ECT and they want to watch some something else. So sit back, relax. Maybe you're watching on YouTube. Either way, we got a good night of matches. This show goes on over here.
Yeah, with Southtown, Marvel gets started a little later, around 9:30, and I know Crispy Tacos is on his way. WinZero will be here, so I know that's going to be a lot of fun too.
Right on.
CJ Taj and beat on in the middle setup. So get another match going on off stream.
So these guys are just going to be checking the buttons. Like you said, Fuerte versus Boxer. I think one of the keys that Boxer's going to have to do to defeat Fuerte is cinch a knockdown, work the jab pressure, put him into a corner, and you get those little victories in a corner where Fuerte's basically going to try to wall jump, or he's going to EX quesadilla or whatever that DP he has out.
Right.
And he's gonna hit the air eventually, and I think that's where you're going to have to catch him enough times to where he stops. And that'll be the keys to victory for Parker here. Hopefully he can fight his frustration that often comes with fighting versus Fuerte, because a lot of times it's not even a match versus the character, it's a match versus yourself.
Oh, absolutely. And just, you're right. I mean, what you're saying is right, just kind of keeping your calm, even when it does seem like really, out of control and super wild,
Right.
So.
And he's starting nice and slow. I like that crash punch right there just to teach him, don't focus attack me, but he went ahead and focused anyways. 80% of his health gone in what was two sequences.
Wow, yeah.
That could have been the match right there. Gets the dizzy. That's a good start.
Slumpo showed no fear right out of the gate.
That was nice. And that's what he wants. That's what a match should look like versus Fuerte. Even when he does get mixed up, he has to guess wrong basically 15 times in order to really die. So there's one wrong guess, another. So I mean, he has a lot of wrong guesses he could survive. Fuerte, on the other hand, could only take about 2 or 3.
Yeah, and I know Nerdbird. He does know the run stop fierce combo. I've seen him do it, so he's got to watch out for that too.
All Fuerte should know that.
Yeah.
Nice. This guy does not like blocking in the corner, and this is what I said. He might ultra here. Oh, wow. Great. That's a good answer. There's the ultra. And, of course, it hits Parker. That's one of those things. He's probably rolling his eyes right now. Dead.
And, yeah.
Wow,
he survived.
He's got an EX headbutt left in him. Oh, wow. Wake up, turnaround punch, EX headbutt. Shout out to Jason Cole. That one still works.
So, good stuff to Parker. Takes the first one.
Yeah. That was pretty risky, but I think when you play versus Fuerte, that's kind of a symptom. You think, oh, it's this random character. I'm just going to do random stuff on my wake up. But you have to fight that.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
And just play solid the whole time. Try to get a good block. He gets a sweep. Oh, it looks like it's kind of an answer for the cross-up, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe, I know he, again, he's expressed his frustration with this matchup, so maybe he has kind of been in the lab kind of here and there and just kind of figure out what works,
Right, he's done like 2 or 3 things that, look pretty good. And here we go. Fuerte gets a little bit of action. He's using that focus attack mid-range, which is good. Stop him from sweeping, stop him from dash punching recklessly. Playing a lot better this round than the last time he did, and Parker looking a little more lost.
Yeah, that was pretty convincing right there.
See, he really, I would take some risks this round if I was Parker. Just see how, there we go.
Yeah, just shake him up a little
exactly,
bit.
because he got a little comfortable that last round. He might dizzy right here.
Yeah, okay, and
full jump in, probably reset it. Oh, yeah, he tried to reset it right there, but that was good enough. Backdash, nice.
Gotta watch out with this ultra.
Yeah, I think he actually could have punished that crash punch with an ultra.
I think so too. It's like, isn't it 1 frame or 2 frames?
No, it's like 5 now.
Oh,
it used to be 3, but they, toned it down a little because it was pretty ridiculous just being able to mash it in block strings. But crash punch, if memory serves me, is like -5 to 7. So there is a range where you can mash stuff. Nice neutral jump, but all right, these guys are just hitting reversals now. And again. And, Fuerte just wasted his meter to get out of Boxer's pressure, which isn't that scary. So, it worked, but it's not really economic. Yeah, and Parker's just punching him in the face right now. That's a wrap. That's how you want to finish it.
That's
nice
good
and
stuff.
solid.
Yeah, so good stuff to Parker.
Shout-outs to Parker.
The roommate. See, man, I don't even have biased commentary, man. My roommate, and I'm just like, holding it down. So.
Who cares, yeah. I prefer it when people I know and I'm friends with get blown up, just so I could, talk crap about them later.
Car ride home,
Yeah, those are the best.
And I'm actually up. I'm going to hop in there, so looks like the stream is all right.
Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, it seems like we're cool on the stream in, so I'm going to hop in there. Just give me 1 second. Got to find my opponent, Maddie. Maddie! Maddie! Oh, what's up? All right. I actually have not seen Maddie play here before.
Me neither.
There's another Maddie, a Maddie Pie, who plays Minabuki, but it's not the same guy, so. All right.
Parker, you can grab that set. So Hans is up to bat. This should be interesting. Funny note is at TNT, he showed up and graced our presence and decided to enter the Street Fighter 4 tournament, and he didn't do too bad. He blew up Scunchin. That was funny.
Yo, I don't usually put the headset on here, but
there you go, man.
Might as well. So I just got word that our the king is gonna play.
Yeah, he is, man. All things possible through Lord Hans. But yeah, I was just telling telling the guys watching at home that Hans came through on TNT and did some damage over there in AE, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, he said he did it was like 4-2 or something like that.
Something like that.
Not didn't win it, but respectable. More wins than losses. That's always good, right?
And he broke some hearts. Like, he beat some guys who were hungry, so that's always a good feeling.
It's true. I don't know who he's playing though.
He's playing a kid named Maddie.
Maddie, all right.
I've never seen this cat.
I'm just gonna assume he plays Fuerte.
Right, or
because,
DJ.
Yeah, because that's like the two characters here at Southtown.
That's what I was just telling Hans. I was like, everybody here plays Fuerte or DJ, man. Like, what's going on?
I like to call it the circus.
Yeah, I was just telling him.
You never know. Oh, is it gonna be a mirror match, really?
Oh man.
Wow, interesting.
That's cool. We don't get to see a lot of Sagat mirror matches anymore, so.
I don't really know how to play Sagat, but this is when I do. I actually really like to play the mirror match because it's just like high low, fireballs, high low. It's silly. It's so stupid. You're not supposed to do that, but
No, you are actually. But if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get blown up by a confident Sagat every time. There's a method to the craziness.
No, I know that for sure. And especially with Ultra 2, that definitely changed it. Ooh.
Right.
I don't have a really good vantage point either way, so I'm going to try over here.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Because that's where I was looking. I actually don't know who's who right now. Okay, Hans is in blue.
Is he in blue?
Yeah.
Okay. So he hasn't really been playing a whole lot.
We just kicked him in the chest right there.
I mean, I know went to TNT, but
No, he's been playing Virtua Fighter. Random Ultra thought the EX was going to hit. Instead, he gets punished by Maddie's Ultra.
Boom.
Not a lot of damage, but puts him in a chip range, which is the thing Hans got to worry about. You might see a random.
Oh, no.
Stuff, yeah. He's just mashing, crouching medium like it's Virtua Fighter. Is that down B, Hans? Virtua Fighter?
Trying to dick punch in the Street Fighter.
He's playing the wrong game, man. It's funny,
Wow.
too, because, yeah, Hans is the best, but...
Not even showing any respect right now.
It's funny because we're all playing, like, a lot of wonky games right now, like Virtua Fighter and Tekken.
Yeah,
so, and when I play, like, Street Fighter games again, I'm just like, what is going on?
I was rocking that Tekken a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, the Marmaduke, you're putting in work, man.
Playing Marduk.
Hopefully we can see some of that later.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Wow, so Hans kind of wild, I don't know, style or
yeah,
his
he's very,
to
very
this.
wild Sagat.
His approach is sort of, it's working out, actually.
It's just surprising. The problem I have is that Hans, like, he doesn't tone it down when he should. Instead, I feel like he gets more wild when he should tone it down.
Yeah,
so
that's true. He doesn't really lock it down, right?
He doesn't, right. And then he just gives them opportunities. Like, he's winning, right, but he's abandoning the fireball game. I know he's got to look out for the Ultra, too, but...
Ooh.
That was a nice bait, though. Like, good
All right,
trade.
That's good. You want to trade.
Right now he wants to trade every time.
Wow, I don't know about that jump.
He's just worried the guy's going to pull the trigger on the Ultra.
Yeah, and it's also when you lose the rhythm in that fireball thing, it's sometimes really hard to get back into it, so...
Now, Hans just
DP,
did...
mash it. Oh, no, that's the thing he's good at.
Yeah. Hans just did while your head was turning. He actually did like a mid-screen random DP, and then the guy just punished with a DP.
Oh,
so
see, I like had my head turned.
Yeah.
I'm not like I said, not a very good vantage point here.
Right. All right, here we go. Back to that back and forth fireball game. I mean, I can explain it a little, but basically they're just hucking things, trying to hit each other. You know, a lot of time the mind game becomes in like the high one recovers faster, the slow one's always going to hit him.
Right.
So the trade-off becomes throwing a slow low one versus a fast high one.
Yeah.
And then you kind of learn like a weird rhythm on when to throw like slow ones and fast ones. And I don't know it very well because I'm not a Sagat player, but you know, I used to watch a lot of Mago back in the day, and he had to play a ton of mirror matches.
Oh, I think he got him.
Yeah, he might have. Slow. Yep. Now Hans might just like mash one out.
Desperation.
Yeah, a little Desperado Ultra. Yeah, he got
a lot
caught
of jumping
slipping.
here. I think maybe he was playing Virtua Fighter, but maybe now he's playing Marvel. I don't know.
I don't know what he's playing, dude. I think he's playing like ass.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
that's one thing I'm sure of. Nice, kicked him right in the chest.
he keeps trying to jump, and Maddie's just, said no, like a lot of the times, and he just wants to keep doing it.
Well, that's just a sign of a losing Sagat. You should never really be jumping forward, like, unless you're losing.
Right, because you need to make up that life difference by a jump in or something.
Precisely, but I don't know why he's doing it, like, beginning of the match. He just wants to cheat the system, basically, and get in there, do damage, then run away.
I guess so. Wow.
Oh!
Whoa, could have got actually a kind of cool combo from that if he...
Yeah, crouching jab and a DP or something if he wanted.
Wow, he's in there now.
Yeah, Maddie. Oh, just a...
Ate all that gray life.
Ume DP.
Oh!
Nice.
He might come away with this round, but they've all been this close, and then he just kind of loses it.
He tenses up too much about that Ultra.
Oh, that roundhouse.
Yeah,
oh.
that'll get him.
I don't know. You sure it might trade? Yeah.
Hans got a little lucky right there, but
It's Maddie's up one.
Hans has to learn how to play in this round.
Yeah, seriously. He's got a chance to bring it back 1-1 and maybe kind of steal it, quote unquote. I don't know.
Well, I mean, obviously Hans is just playing like crap because he's out of practice, but nice. Okay, there you go. That was bad Tiger knee. Caught him with a trade.
Oh, jump fierce.
Yeah, he likes to throw out that jump fierce. That was a Kara, but he's not even getting the Kara.
And he was super late anyways.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it did the focus, and then your mind, you're not reacting. You're just like thinking way too much. Got it.
All right, a little better. I mean, he still took some big risks, but I think they both did, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Maddie looks a little nervous, actually.
And Hans is powering up with that Rockstar energy.
Yeah, maybe it hasn't kicked in yet.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Ooh, that'll wake you up. Nope. Hans is also forgetting that when you land max distance jump roundhouses, really all you could do is Kara DP. Or at least all you should do. Hans, once upon a time, would do that, but
Yeah, I mean, back when he actually played, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think he's played since, like, almost vanilla.
Yeah. I mean, plays, you know, enters the tournaments and,
Well, sure.
and all that BS, but like about sitting down and like thinking about the game critically and stuff like that, you know, yeah, once vanilla, like once the, like it was the same thing with me, like once the changes happened and all the new characters got introduced and it just kept happening and there was like, I kind of lost like the original fire I had for the game.
Yeah, well, he's on the hill right now, so maybe it's going to work out.
Yeah, he could do it. I mean, Sagat's gone through a lot of changes. He's gotten worse, then he got better again. So it was kind of one of those things where if you stuck with Sagat the whole time, you got rewarded.
True, for staying to the end.
Because I think he's pretty good now.
Rewarded or just given the gift back that was taken away from you to begin with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
And it was a little broken. Like the kid took your toy, kind of broke it a little and gave it back to you.
It still works, but you're like, man.
Not the same.
Yeah. It's not a shiny new one I used to have. And that kid is Maddie.
Yes.
And Hans needs to beat him up.
What did you do to him?
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, wow. That could have been an ultra right there.
Yeah, that could have been a lot of things, man. Not a jump back, that's for sure.
Anything but that.
Yeah, up backing. Wrong game.
Oh.
Nice. Good reaction to the focus. He's playing good, though. Neutral jumping the fireballs finally instead of jumping forward.
Yeah, I think he calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't remember the distance with that Tiger knee. It actually hits different than it used to. It used to, like, fall down a little. Now it just kind of hits on the way up, and that's it.
Even here now, he's losing it.
You're going to let some EXs rip pretty soon. There's
he's
one.
got 3. Oh, that should work.
Yeah, I should.
All right, now he's in a good position. He's got a meter.
And the car fireball that he messed up right there. He might let an EX1 rip. There it is.
There. Oh,
got
boy.
a meaty. Nope. Got to watch out for random ultra, man. He'll do it.
Well, he's hit him with it twice, so.
Can't believe he teched a throw right there. Like, either one of them could have mashed DP, and it would have been a smart thing. But good stuff to Hans.
Somehow he wins.
Yeah. I don't know how he did it.
God was looking upon him today and said, "You shall win."
Hans got graced. All right, so we're going to line you up with another one. Again, kind of a nice, calm day here. Southtown, not too crazy.
It is super nice outside.
Yeah, it's just like, feels good, you know, just want to relax. Don't really want to get too hype or anything. Look at him, man.
He's got the tournament jitters.
Shaking hands, Hans. He really did not want to lose that match.
Where's Ramin at? Because you guys need to totally...
It was TNT, that's what it was. It got you all back in the mode. We should play some Street Fighter 4 when we get back to the pad, you know?
That's what I was saying.
Shake it out, yeah. I'm down. I need to play a character. I actually don't even have a character in the game anymore, so. Maybe I'll just play Chun-Li again. I keep saying that.
Chun-Li, yeah?
Yeah.
Would be a bad choice.
Right. Shout out to my boy Ty Ram. Jimmy Tran on there. 2 good friends of mine.
Wait, Jimmy, how do you stop Marduk's Viatudo throw?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Andrew really wants to know.
We were playing that matchup last night. I was trying to teach Parker how to play, and and he kept doing that damn Viatudo stance in a double leg takedown, and I couldn't break it for the life of me.
We usually don't break character to ask questions, but...
It's just a random question, but...
Oh, thanks. I'm getting a chair.
1+2. Dude, I tried that. When do you hit the 1+2, though? Like, on impact, or do you wait a little? Mash it before he even touches you. All right, that's good. Because you were scrubbing out, like...
Yeah, I was like, I want to win, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to win. I'm going to do that because you can't stop it.
Yeah. All right, that's good to know. But anyways, enough about Marmaduke.
Yeah,
who are the names of these guys? I don't really know a lot of this. Oh, that's LPN. I do know him. And LPN's got his cheerleader behind him. Rose, grubbing.
Got some Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
And he's playing Triforce, it looks like.
Triforce?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking, man.
Oh, man.
That's a blow up.
Oh, shit.
I don't know that guy's name. Oh, man, Tyram. I always feel so crappy on Sundays. I really tried to make it, though. I want to enter CBS 2 because I think I can get top 2 easy.
For here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old people shit.
Yeah. I don't think anybody will remember how to deal with RC hands so with Honda. And I blew up Tyram when we played CBS 2 like a couple weeks ago. So
not bad.
He got me in Marvel. I'll give him his dues, but in Marvel 2, but I got him in CBS, man. Boy, did I get him.
He got him.
That was like Ray Fanatic got him.
All right, CJ Taj?
All right, versus Taj and
LPN here.
Yeah.
It's funny because LPN actually used to play Adon, and so now it's kind of like he should know this match pretty well. Ow, bad spiral arrow.
I don't know if he knows the match. We actually don't have any Adon players besides himself in NorCal, so.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
he knows the character.
It's kind of that misconception, maybe, that you play the character, you wouldn't know how to play.
Yeah.
But it never worked for me. But
yeah, I mean, like when I play mirror matches, I'm actually kind of confused because I expect them to do smart things that I would do.
Yeah, and it never happens.
And they just go ham. Yeah. Not that I do smart things, but. All right, OPM with a little American reset right there. Actually, a lot of Kami players have crafty setups. Even Sako does it, where he'll do the like close medium, crouching fierce, walk up, then EX spiral arrow, or spiral arrow, cannon strike.
Well, I'd imagine that one that LPN did was sort of to blow up a crouch tech or something.
Yeah, exactly. But he's sitting on a lead. He just needs a roundhouse now to win this match. And Adon's eventually going to have to, yeah, he's going to have to stick something else. That was great reaction.
Good reaction, yeah.
Wow, nice.
Okay.
And Adon, one of those characters that kind of crept up the tier list. I don't know really how I feel about that.
Yeah,
but
there was that, like, I don't know, what was it, 2 or 3 months ago, that Japanese tier list that had him A or S or something crazy.
Which I find odd because they don't really have
like
an
right?
abundance.
And that's not even Japan.
Well, he's
that's
not
just,
Japanese,
just
yeah.
Taiwanese, but, you know, I'm just saying in that area, like, there's not even.
Like, he plays them online, but who knows?
Weird.
I think they're just mad that they get blown up by him. You know, like, and I think he even went to Japan and won one of their tournaments.
Maybe.
So they're probably like, oh yeah, he's S tier. That's the only reason GamerB beats us.
Come on, man.
All right, so CJ Taj, he's working good. I actually like the way CJ Taj is playing because he's not like one of those crazy Adons that just fishes for, God, I don't even know the name of his moves anymore.
Jaguar something.
Yeah, Jaguar Tooth, and they're just basically dive kicks. Like, he's playing really, you know, just kind of footsie-oriented. Sits on meter a little too much, but he was playing good. He's playing methodical, and that's how I like to see Adons play, because I think he excels when you actually turtle away Adon.
Looks like he's going to change characters, actually.
All right.
No, I don't know. Different Ultra? No, he just wanted to go back. Trying to play some mental games, maybe. Didn't like the stage. Something like that.
I think it was the stage, yeah. It could be an issue.
It can.
Yeah.
Actually, I was playing on that, the one next to it, and it got on, I think it was that stage, one of them. It was like so dark. I couldn't barely see the other character that was playing all black, so.
Now, Long's just hitting buttons right now. I think he's kind of like felt his opponent out, and he's at that point where he feels comfortable that he can go crazy. So.
Ooh, that fierce.
I don't know why Long's not at like ECT, or is he going to CEO or anything?
I want to say he's going to CEO.
Okay. Because I know he is sponsored now.
Right, by 2 sponsors.
By 2 sponsors.
Razer and Team, or what is it, TFA or whatever?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, isn't that like the same, it's just a branch? Like.
Well, I don't know. Are they the same? I don't know.
I think
I have no idea.
I don't think he has 2 sponsors. I mean, he could. It'd be like a NASCAR and just show up with like all these sponsors on your chest.
I know at TNT he had 2 tags on.
Okay, so it's like COLCC, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's just a branch, though. But he just mauls the 8 on that round. Good stuff with the dash under. But yeah, I hate seeing sponsored players and they don't travel. It's like, well, what the hell are you getting out of your sponsor, man?
Nothing.
You know? Nothing. Nathan. You know?
Nathan.
Like, if I was sponsored, I would be like, man, look, here's the deal. Like, I'll promote you guys on like every aspect I can, but you guys got to send me to events, you know?
Right.
All right, so CJ Taj turtling up in that corner. Oh, and he just flopped onto Cammy right there with that jump medium kick.
Yeah, he might take this round if he plays it right.
Yeah, it's just I'd like to see him use that standing roundhouse more as a footsie tool, but it's difficult to play footsies versus Long because he's so often just, you know, bouncing around.
And he's in your face like this right now almost the whole time.
Right, so it's like a lot of times you're put in this kind of shitty position where you have to play reactionary versus Long because he's the one who's going to take all the risks.
Right. Oh,
no, that's not going to work.
Nope. Go in there. There you go.
He could have just wall whatever that wall move is, but that works too.
Whatever
man.
works.
But here, again, he's sitting on a ton of bar. I really don't want to see him die without using it. So I would just start, just start throwing out some DPs.
Wow,
And
that actually did a lot of damage.
it's a good, dude, it does a ton, and it's like his only truly invincible DP, so.
Right. Yeah, because you can actually, like, meaty his wake-ups.
Some of them, yeah, like they're weird. Like they all have their strengths, you
Yeah.
know, like some of them have more air invincibility, some like don't.
Right, right.
But definitely they're not good, you know, as far as DPs go.
Right, definitely.
But I like it. He's wasting them, and wasting them also is like showing long, look, I'm going to do it, so you have to relax a little for a while. And he just basically took 50% of Long's health in that sequence.
Good block.
Nice. That was an amazing block. I was actually, like, visually saw Cammy on the other side. But here we go. Long's...
Oh,
yeah,
nuts.
nice.
Oh, he got out of it. Here's a chance.
Long tried to react right there. I respect that.
Good tech.
I feel like if you could stop Jaguar twos, like you are good versus the Adons.
Yeah.
It's just so difficult.
That standing fierce seemed to be what it was doing. Oh, it stopped it, really.
Crouching fierce, yeah.
Or, yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, there's that standing roundhouse. He needs to try and peg it with his standing roundhouse. I actually think Adon's standing roundhouse is a little better. Oh, nice
got
crouching
him
medium
walking.
buffer. You might do something weird here. Okay, just backdashes out, baits a DP. And now CJ Taj is a little hesitant to do anything because you know Long's in bait mode.
He doesn't have a lot of life either. Oh.
Yeah, good reaction right there with standing medium kick.
Oh, boy. All right. I'll be back.
Oh, dead man walking over here, yeah. So we're going to have Huda Man versus Parker. That should be an interesting one. You know, on paper, I would say this is going to be a slow, boring match, but the way Huda Man plays is pretty explosive for a Honda, so.
Yeah, and he, he definitely mixes it up too. He'll play, he will play sort of a slow, methodical Honda, but then, like you said, all of a sudden he'll just explode and he's in there, you know.
You think it's pretty safe to say that he's probably the best in NorCal, him or Ricky?
Oh, just in Street Fighter in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Huda Man and then PR Rog and Ricky, all those three,
Yeah.
and then like LPN. That name like maybe
Yeah,
top
he's in
4
there.
or
He's
5.
lingering, yeah.
Yeah, like all those guys work really hard. So
I haven't seen Huda Man versus Ricky in a while. I really want to see that matchup because I feel like actually Huda Man will win it.
Really? You think so?
I just feel like he would, yeah. Because I don't know how much Ricky practices for because they're always playing Marvel at the Fighting Game TV house. You know?
Oh, right. That's true. That's true.
And Human's not really messing with any other games. Like he messes with, our favorite game, Soul Calibur, every now and then.
Yeah.
God, I love that game. But
Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. But no, that game's cool. Like it was actually fun to watch. Like Roger was sitting me down and we were watching the some other stream that was going on today, and he was kind of like running me through what was going on, and I think there's definitely something to that game. I just don't really understand it.
Well, when it comes to 3D, I think Tekken always reigns king, and then Virtua Fighter is always a close second in there for me. Actually, both those games are sort of like on equal footing for me. I respect. I respect the mind games and the movement and everything in both those games. So
it's fun playing with you guys too. I got the whole I Play Winter House playing Tekken, so and we're all just hitting each other in the face in that game, so it's fun.
So coming into this, this is sort of it's one of those old school matchups.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know
classic.
I think it's definitely it's changed slightly with 2012, as far as I know, because some of the buffs changes to Honda.
Favor Honda, yeah. I think the slight buffs in the game definitely go to Honda. I think it's still one of those games where the people who gets the early life lead tend to be at a strong advantage, but there's always situations like that I feel Honda could get away with that Balrog can't necessarily get away with. And he's kind of guessing right now. He might get dizzied if he gets slapped one more time. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing is where historically it was one of those matches where the guy with the life lead will walk back and he doesn't have to fear anything, but Honda kind of has, I would say, a little more tools to get in once he is at a disadvantage. So, I mean, maybe on paper it's one of those 5.5 matches. I have no idea what it is now, but I feel like Honda does better now. Oh, no punish on the jab one, I believe. -8 on EX, he could punish that one. Oh, risky by Huda Man, but he did it anyways. Because I'm pretty sure you could do Ultra if you do that weird glitch, one frame thing.
Oh, really?
Where you could take away a frame on the startup of this Ultra and punish EX headbutt with Ultra. I might be wrong, but...
Wow, well, what's the glitch? How does that work?
Well, it's just when you're mashing the kicks, and he goes from the kicks to the punches, and for some reason it takes...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because you know how he has two versions?
Yeah,
he has two
right,
Ultras?
right, yeah.
I have no idea, so... I'm just talking.
Kaneda and Sleeper on the middle stage.
All right, so he does have super. Both have super, so there's going to be big damage this round if he wants to. Wow, nice anti-air. That was pretty unexpected, and Human fell for it. You don't see Human get hit by those overheads very often, too. He's got back half his bar, too, and all the combos and everything. Almost back to super, which is good because he could probably punish every headbutt with super. Bad backdash right there. He's going to pay. Oh, Human messes up his combo. But still, Human taking a seat. He knows Parker's an impatient guy. So he's trying to bait him right now. He's trying to say, let's see if Parker's one of those guys who I could run away from, even though I'm losing. Now he has to. So the tide has kind of changed, right? That's why Human's a really smart guy. He notices a lot of time. He's like, I'm going to try some tactics and see if I can pull him, you know. That's like a tactic a lot of Zangief players will use, is you pull the screen, basically, you know, like you walk back.
Yeah.
And then they'll kind of get back in a fighting range where they feel comfortable, but it's a little closer to you now, you know?
Right.
And they kind of just pull the character towards them. It's like gravity, you know? Like there's like this weird orbit that exists between characters. And when you're too far, you feel uncomfortable. So you move forward a little, you know, just instinctively.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be in a range where you can actually punish stuff, too.
Right,
you know,
exactly. So that's why he moves forward. You just pulled the screen a little more. Nice scoop. Huda is all Human right here. He's going to... Okay, wow. Very tricky. Very tricky.
And Hudaman's, you know, he's such a skilled player, and he spent so much time in Korea training. It's especially now, you need long practice sessions versus him to even, I feel like, really
have a chance.
Have a chance is such a shitty way of saying it, but you know, I mean, he has a lot of tricks with Honda that if you're not aware of how they work, then as we saw right there with the ooh.
Yeah, he is just he's been on another level since he came back from Korea, and he has a ton of great stories too. You know.
Shout outs to Cafe Id, Punko, all our boys out there.
Yeah, but yeah, he just has a ton of cool stories from Korea and how they play and how they dissect the game in general. And they, you know, he was saying that the Korean players, like, they really enjoy watching, like, Americans play, and they really respect our game, too. So that's always awesome to hear foreign countries who stream Monster it up, you know, and can appreciate Street Fighter all over the world. Because I know a lot of times, like, you know, when you talk to Japanese and they're like, they can care less about everything. They just want to, like, sit in an arcade and play, you know?
Yeah.
So it's cool to talk to other countries who, and they're like, oh, yeah, I remember that tournament, you know? Good stuff from Huda Man, though.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
He's a monster. He's an animal.
Yeah,
and Parker's over there bitching about something, but
it's just like, you know, what are you gonna do, man? It's just gotta play. I think in one of those matches where you feel like, you know, where you just kind of go into it knowing you're maybe outclassed. You know, they had to sit there playing more tournaments.
Yeah.
You just got to go into it with the mentality that you want to win, but you also really want to learn. You know, just for next time. You know, even if you can't get that W. You still want to come away with some knowledge, not just get so frustrated.
That's exactly what
he's
just asking. I mean, he's just getting information. Huda Man's, you know, he's a nice guy. He'll let you know anything. He'll tell you exactly how to beat him, too. You just got to do it.
Krouba and Alex T. Krouba and Alex T.
All right, so we're going to have a DJ, you know, the classic online warrior, Krouba, and who is he playing? TJ or something? Oh, Alex. Sorry,
Alex T. Let me hand this over to Parker real quick.
All right. Parker, you got to rub the salt out of your eyes and get ready to commentate.
What's up?
I say you got to rub the salt out of your eyes and get ready to commentate now.
That's okay.
It's all right. Huda Man's an animal.
We always end up playing whenever we're in the same tournament.
That's good, man. It's good practice. He's a good player.
I hate that match, though.
Yeah, it's tough.
Actually, here, I got to answer this phone call.
Sure, that's all good, man. I'll just do it solo.
Hello?
All right, so it's Alex versus Krouba.
And Krouba, he's been making the rounds lately when it comes to NorCal tournaments. He was one of those guys, you know, he'd been playing, you know, DJ since Super, I guess, and he was going in pretty hard. And then he kind of just faded away, I'd say. You know, you stopped going to tournaments really to see him that much, but all of a sudden he's just kind of back in the game now. So,
well, Evo is coming up, man, and that's why I'm saying, like, you know, there's a lot of people here playing, even though there was so much stream monstering to do today. And, and I think people, like I said, you know, the people who care and want to get better, they show up. You know, they don't really care what's going on. So, all right, so Rose, I got to imagine that's a pretty good matchup for Rose as DJ. She's going to be able to, yeah, slide, reflect, and then her poke game's just obviously better, and she's going to be able to pressure him on wake-up, which is great because, you know, pressuring DJ could just be annoying sometimes with his wake-up options.
And, you know, a lot of people kind of said that Rose was over and done with after the nerf she received, and I think it was AE, the super from AE to transition. But
yeah, she's definitely a shell of her former self, but she's competitive. You just have to work harder and know your matchups, you know. And I think a lot of people didn't even know the matchups with Rose. They were just content to activate Soul Satellite and go ham. You know?
And they didn't really have to learn anything.
They didn't have to do anything.
I think this kid LVC comes to mind.
Right, shout out to LVC.
Dude, that guy used to just activate willy-nilly and just go in. And
talk about exposed, and then it got nerfed, and I never heard from him again.
I haven't seen him since.
Rode away into the sunset, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, so I played CPS4. He plays Rose at TNT, and I forgot that, yeah, she has really good pokes.
Yeah.
And, you know, against, you know, characters like DJ who, you know, have projectiles, she can deal with them. And it may not seem like much at first, but it does throw you off your rhythm a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Well, the thing is also, like, it becomes a zero-sum game trying to zone her because, like, they buffed her reflectors, like, active frames a lot. So now she could just, like, throw them out, like, you know, basically without fear of the slow or fast fireball blowing you up too much. You know?
I see.
Because usually that's kind of the mind game from full screen is like you try to reflect it and they threw a slow fireball and it hits you, but now it's like it's active for so long it doesn't even matter. But yeah, he's putting in work. You know, Krouba definitely have more of the results than this fellow Alex. I've seen him here before, but I haven't seen him perform as highly as Krouba. He could run away with this round, though. Yeah, falls right on top of Krouba with that Soul Satellite.
Okay.
Back, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Phone call from potential girlfriend out of the country, so I had to make sure I handled that.
There we go, man. Ooh, nice. Good combo right there. Knockdown, and here comes that, you know, wonky DJ Vortex. Why does this Vortex just work, man? I don't understand. Like, you could just block and not hit buttons and you're out. But
well, sort of. I mean, because when you block and you don't hit buttons, he's still kind of there. He's scary while he's still there, you know?
Yeah, but it's usually, yeah, I guess. Then he does, like, that stupid knee jump. And
yeah, and, like, when he's jumping in, like, a lot of the buttons are, like, you can't do much about it. So you're just like, oh, what the hell? How do I get out of this? But
it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me as a defensive player, too, when he starts going. Because I just want to, like, hit a button that's the answer. But, like, when I was playing Dudley versus DJ, and he would just do that stupid Vortex, and I'm like, man, this is so annoying. There you go. Use that reflector more, man. Teach him that, you know, you get something from it. Good slide under him, too. She has a lot of options for zoning, and, you know, he's already cornered him. I'd like to see him reflect him to his face now.
That's true. I was just going to say that. Oh, what the heck?
That was an evasive maneuver over the jump in, and then, you know, mashed on his fastest poke. She's sitting on a super. I would almost waste it just to get some momentum, you know, kill him.
That's true, or get him to stop doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, a launch. Was that down forward 2 from Tekken? That was sick. Counter hit launcher.
Popped him up and then that ended it right there.
What was that? Down forward fierce, right?
I think so.
Yeah. That was pretty sick. Good timing. He never used that move ever. He used it once and it, you know, just popped her up to get smacked in the air. I didn't even know you got a free juggle in that move.
Yeah, you don't see that often, to be honest. I mean, you don't really see DJ that often, so.
Right. Well, you see him all the time over here.
Well, here and Rose, I guess. I mean, I was playing casuals and there was a couple Roses already.
This is like the worst place to get practice.
It's
like
true.
You're gonna go to Evo and run into like Sagat, Rufus, you know, Seth, and you will not know how to play any of them. But you'll know how to play versus work days and
Rose. I guess you won't be surprised.
Yeah. That's so stupid. I hate that, man.
I agree.
I hate when the metagame is like irrelevant to the rest of the metagame at large, you know? Like your local metagame is ass.
It's goofy, man.
Yeah, it's all loopy. And then everybody else is playing the big guns.
Oh, there we go. He's reflecting it right
Finally,
there.
it's about time, man.
Maybe he picked the right time.
Yeah, it's true. You know, he could have sat on it for a while, so now they become more effective.
You know, when I played him in casuals, he doesn't really have a good setup with that ultra.
He just uses it for pressure.
Yeah.
That's okay, too. A lot of times, you know, setups are, like, overrated with that because people are used to him now. Some of his boys getting a little mad because they feel like he dropped something.
Oh, there we go.
He's getting good pressure. That was good job. Got around. That's what he needs.
Krouba, you know, looking like Krouba.
He is doing his goofy smile. But he lost.
He did lose. He is self-proclaimed best DJ ever.
Is that what he says?
I bet if you asked him, he would not argue that.
Who's better? I don't know.
Well, right.
Yeah.
You know, when I went to EVO last year, though, there was a lot of DJs,
Yeah.
and there were some crazy ones.
There
like
was, actually.
really aggressive, interesting, like DJ play.
There was that one guy. Remember, like, that clique that came over, and they were like, we want a money match
Yeah,
NorCal.
that big guy, right? He was kind of big, right? And he hung out for a while.
Yeah, he did.
And he was getting bodied, though.
They were all getting bodied, man. I was like, you really want to come in here and, like, money match us? It was like Jimmy and Rom and all these killers. I was like, all right, man.
That's cool. Make sure you go to EVO.
Yeah, dude, EVO's crazy. You just like hang out and cool stuff happens, you know? Like see somebody get punched in the face. Like,
wow, yeah.
Just like stuff happens.
Whenever you
know?
get like thousands of people together,
Right.
like there's something wild.
Something happens. Like something awesome happens.
All right, so Krouba takes that one pretty easily. AAA, even the machine thinks he did a good job.
Even the game agrees. And man, Street Fighter 4 usually doesn't agree with much.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you won with like 100% health? D.
It's like, oh, wake up Ultra, that's gonna kill you.
Not impressed.
Yeah. Oh man, how about those money matches earlier?
Oh, the
Marvel ones.
The Marvel ones.
Did you get to watch the Andre one?
I did not.
Oh,
I've been at the Giants game all day. So.
Oh, right on. So you're watching your own matches.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was fun to watch.
I actually have a little bit of a heat exhaustion. I kind of have a headache. And
yeah, I just feel like that every day. So I learned to live with it. All right, looks like
Harrison.
Yeah, STA Harrison's up here.
Who else? Is it that big guy next to him? No. Oh, it is. No, it isn't. I don't know who's playing him. Is it Hans?
Harrison's just gonna play by himself.
Hans gonna play?
Oh, is it Bonk?
Bonk. Bonk's Adventure.
So is this winners then?
Yeah, it's winners.
Okay.
Remember the mirror match? He won.
Don't.
He won the mirror match.
I barely remember it. I just wasn't sure if he played another match after. I'm hella out of it, man.
He's been sitting here right next to you the whole time.
Yeah, he has.
We should just get Jimmy over today and play Tekken.
He just had to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does that enough with me. You play him.
And he's gonna body me. All I know how to do is jab, and then go into
Valley Tudo. Yeah. Just gotta get some combos and some launcher setups, you know? You're playing some good Tekken footsies, so using the mids and lows and mixing it up. You just gotta make it count every time you land that bolo hook or whatever that was.
Right, or the little
launcher, yeah.
Yeah, that's practice. All right, so it's going to be Nidell and Harrison.
Yeah, these guys have played a ton, so.
I hate to sell someone short right away, but I really think Harrison's just going to destroy him.
I think so too, but I also feel like Hans, like, he knows he's going to get blown up, so he just might play crazy, and he has that, like, puncher's chance, you know?
I think he just needs to pound that Rockstar and then just go psycho.
And then pound on Harrison.
And he's like recording and stuff like while he's playing.
Oh yeah, that new gadget, man.
Yeah, he's trying to get some like live replays going. This
That
thing
thing's
looks
scary.
like Knight Rider, man.
It does.
It's like
look at it, dude. It's like dancing. It's really wild.
This red thing going around. It's like, what do you want, Dave?
No, it's that computer from you know,
Space Odyssey.
Yeah,
or
it's from Space Odyssey. What was it, Space Odyssey? Yeah, it's 2001.
Yeah.
That was a sick movie, by the way. All right, we're going to see some jump roundhouses. That's for show.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of wily uppercuts, yeah.
Okay, just medium punch.
Yeah. The problem is like, in this game, you can't get too wild because, like, the punishes are so big that, like, you know, you get wild once and you're, like, dead.
Yeah, you got one wild, like, block.
Yeah.
As long as it's early in the game, and then you're done.
And then you're like, oh, man, I'm not going to do that again. This game teaches you, though. Like, honestly, somewhere along the lines, this game got pretty good, you know?
Don't
like,
be an idiot. That's what this
yeah.
game teaches you. Oh, God.
Oh, man, and he hits him hard.
And Cody is definitely one of these big punishers.
He's a big punisher, man. He hits hard, throws rocks, slides, lots of chip damage right there. Man, yeah, I'm just not in the mood to be, like, super commentators, so I apologize if I sound like out of energy or anything. But
No, it's all right.
yeah, we're just hanging out
Southtown.
today. Exactly, man. You know, it's like
We bring the real stuff for TNT.
just
and then,
kick it. Yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time.
You know, usually when I come here, I don't even get on the mic.
Right.
I'm
Well, you playing?
I'm
so.
I'm playing video games today.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, we're players too, so it's like, you know, we got to get our grind on every now and then.
Yep.
Fucking knives. Yeah, Harrison's playing a little loose.
Yeah, he is, but he's definitely got that anti-air down. Like, Hans hasn't been able to jump in at all. Oh, there we go. I like that.
Good option select.
Pretty much shut him down.
Yeah.
I mean, the lack of I think even Nidell's feeling that because he was just like, oh god, I don't even know. He throws his hands in the air.
Yeah.
Did it twice.
Oh!
All right, it didn't work the first time, but it works the second time.
Second time's a charm, baby.
That was a big one too.
That's a classic setup.
Just DP at the start of the round.
I want to see some crouching fierce setups too.
Oh, that overhead.
Oh, nice. There we go. Hans firing back this round.
Hey, he's got a pretty good lead.
He's hitting buttons too. I think that monster kicked in or whatever he's drinking. Ooh, two hit.
Oh
And
my
he just
god.
goes ham.
He's just feeling it right now.
Harrison is so taken aback, he didn't even punish the DP.
Oh, do something.
Look at this. Hans is taking control of the match, and he's bodying Harrison.
He's hitting so many buttons.
Right.
It was like 2 roundhouses, 2 fierces.
That's good. When you play like that, your reactions are hot.
Uh-oh, but now he's losing. He can't tech.
Here comes the vortex.
Oh, what?
He's done. Overhead.
Oh!
Oh, man. Little reset right there. Harrison knew if he just knocked him down, he could apply some lane pressure and get him out. You
Yeah,
know,
it was all throws.
Oh, great buffer of the slide right there.
I think
swiped him right there.
I think Hans has kind of adapted to the fact that he's outclassed, so he's just got to kind of get random.
He's just fighting now.
That's, you know, like that's kind of one of the classic strategies is when you're outmatched and outclassed, you just kind of go nuts and hopefully it works.
In this case,
It did not. Yeah, it almost did 1 round.
And Hans is going to be hanging out in the loser's bracket, which he does best.
Hang out with
And
me.
Harrison's going to move forward. Victorious. Oh, man. Harrison staying on or no? Okay.
We got Pavo coming up.
Pavo coming up, another killer. He's a cross Tekken specialist.
Really? Is that what he's been
the only
doing?
one in the country, I believe.
Wow. I
No,
mean,
he's
I
not.
thought I was like
He just likes the game.
the only one that really cared about that game now.
Yeah. Well, now it's just him now.
Yeah, well, I don't even care now because
Yeah.
nobody will play with me.
It's a lonely world out there, man.
All by myself.
Yep. I can only take so many jumping Marmaduke roundhouses in that game before I want to sock the screen, man.
It's medium kick, okay?
All right. Well, both. It was that and
The giant like
the
ground stomp,
and the gorilla smash.
which I
and-
found out. I found all the moves
Yeah.
in real Tekken.
Oh yeah, that was funny. We were like, so this is where they came from.
Yeah.
That what was it like up in 3+4 or something?
Yes, that is the giant stomp.
Yeah.
That only is vertical. It doesn't move forward or anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how you use
it
that.
It literally has no use but to beta wake up kick.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess so.
That's funny though that it worked. So, LPN versus Pavo. Who do you like?
Okay. I think I like LPN. I'm not going to be adventurous today.
If I was a bet man, I would bet on LPN.
So if you really were a betting man or a gambler, you might bet on Pavo because
If
you
you
might
gave
get
him
better
odds,
odds.
right. If you gave me odds, I would. If I like the odds.
Because it's not like he's going to get totally destroyed, I don't think. I mean, there's a chance.
There's definitely a chance. He's good.
I agree. I haven't seen him play in a while, actually.
I have.
What do you think? Anything better? Same?
Same. If anything, he got worse.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
He's, because
He's not 100% focused anymore.
yeah, and I don't know, like, historically, his history of fighting games, but, if he's playing another fighting game for the first time, and this is his first time splitting his focus between 2 games, you could
it's
suffer
rough.
if you don't know how to balance multiple fighting games.
Yep.
Like, balancing multiple fighting games, like, it becomes a talent in itself.
Right,
Like,
right.
You have to really be able to move in and out of games and not have any problem transitioning, And he's already looking a little shaky-bakey, like he's not doing anything. Long could probably just hit buttons and win.
Probably. Well, he's got a decent
right.
pressure string going on here.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That looked like a combo I would do. launcher kick and a 1 EX Mantis slash.
Wow, I beat that. No, he's got a shot here. Whoa, he did it.
Wow, he timed it perfectly, too.
You know, ever since like I saw that move, I really think, I know it's really unsafe and like it's kind of gimmicky,
terrible.
but someone using it at the right time.
Yeah, you can, but like that, now he can never use it again for the rest of the day.
But he won the round.
Yeah, that's true. It's LPN, you're right. And that's why like the odds wouldn't be too bad for him, because I think he has like that gimmicker's chance, you know?
Yeah. He does do some unique things.
He does some smart stuff too, like sometimes a little too smart though. You gotta dumb it down when you play with us, you know?
Right, I know.
I'm not thinking that far ahead.
Exactly.
All right, good. Good dive kick, ambiguous. Pavo not ready for it. Maybe mashing buttons, who knows? All right, a little bit of pacing. Rarely see a footsie match play out with Long, and quickly devolves into a button hitting fest. But he's good. Like, he actually has strong footsies, and you know why I know that? It's because when he plays Vance, he actually holds his own. So
Right, against a grappler.
yeah, and it's like depending on how you do versus grapplers, you can kind of gauge your footsie level.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, Pavo's just not blocking.
Yeah. And he's just mash crouching short and does random teleport.
It worked again.
All right, that's not going to cross up, man. You're not. Who are you trying to fool?
Well, at least it's safe. He was able to block.
Yeah, this is not cross tech, and he is mashing short way too much.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to get counter hit a lot.
Oh, no.
Blown up.
Relentless.
Oh, he says you could up forward 3-4, and it does move you forward.
Oh, really? Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Jimmy, where are you? Come to our house.
It's safe on, well, maybe it's not as bad as we think it is. So. You just play it like Street Fighter and use it as a jump in. That's what I do with Alyssa, up 4-3. I'm just like, it's like a jump in, and if it hits, I could just hit confirm in a 1+2. It's funny. All right, back to this action though. What, that combo? That almost looked like a combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it did combo. Wow.
That was pretty far, too.
Yeah, that was like max distance. That was cool. Good stuff from Pavo, man. He probably the only dude in this room that knew about that
or
setup.
could even do it, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing, and it's always been true since he started playing, and for a while, he's very mechanical. Like he's technical, I guess would be the right term. But
learns his characters a lot.
Yeah, and he can land almost all the hard stuff all the time, for the most part. But then I think he falls short in the creativity department.
Yeah. Well, that's often what you sacrifice becoming a technical player, is because you're looking at the game through those technical colored glasses.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to start to be able to see a game in a kind of like, more like an Abare sense where like you really are just going nuts, you know?
And I feel like when he gets into like opportunity where he could be creative or he tries to be, he just like...
He just does teleports and like it looks stupid. Yeah,
exactly.
He needs to, I don't know, man. Who knows how much he even focuses on this game anymore. Like he could be really having his eyes towards Evo and cross Tekken,
I guess so. Who's his partner, do you know?
I don't know. Like it'd be cool if he teamed up with like Long or something, like because they're both really good at the game. I don't know. I should ask him. I'm kind of curious. I know Naps is teaming up with, is it Shady K, I want to say?
I don't even
Bronson?
know,
One of them. I don't know.
Bronson would make more sense, but it could be Shady K.
But who plays that game anymore?
Exactly.
That game is DOA, man.
It's unfortunate.
I guess.
Next match is going to be Terry Kaneda and Hargy.
Hey, so we're going to take a
Oh
look.
my God, this is a classic.
This is...
We got a replay going.
Yeah, so we're just going to try out this technology. Go ahead and check out what's happening right here. And this is LPN,
the last round.
Yeah, disposing of Pavo. And you can just see his mix up. And he fakes the cross up right there. So Pavo's going to hit a button and then just nails him with a counter hit fierce.
Interesting.
Good setup.
We got new tech. And I think this is something that'll be just more, regular.
Right, we'll figure it out. Obviously, we're just seeing if it works and stuff, so.
It definitely did work.
It did work, man. I saw it,
Yeah.
I was here. It's pretty cool. replays. That's something they've been talking about a long time. Just getting that to work.
It's
so.
You know, it's like I've seen flashes of it here and there, and then maybe it's just too hard.
It is, because you know what a lot of the techie cats say who run streams is like it takes like a whole nother person just to really work that aspect of it. Yeah.
And then also you have to have that person have the commentators ready to know what the heck they're looking at.
You gotta cue them. There's all kinds of stuff. I think we could get it to work, though. You know, we're smart guys, and if anybody could do it, Hans can.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Hargy and Terry.
Yeah.
This is like
Classic.
Battle of the Ages, classic. I think Terry recently has been coming out ahead on this.
But
Hargy's got these monster-ass headphones on, like bigger than the ones we got on.
Those things actually block radiation. Yeah, those things are nuts. But one of the things about this match is that the winner is going to have huge bragging rights.
Right.
You know, because anytime you have like an argument, he's going to be like, well, remember when I beat you at Southtown?
True.
So.
But maybe it's happened enough where it's just like that's just what happens. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I think it's happened in the sense that doesn't Kaneda lose or win?
Yes, that's what I mean. So you mean if Hargy wins? Is that what you're saying?
He's going to have big bragging rights.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's going to be like, well, I've just grown as a player, and you haven't. You know, I've adapted. That's what I like saying.
And Terry's got this target because as much as everybody, you know, kind of gives him kind of grief about how bad he is or whatever, he's pretty good, and he's proven it by like placing fairly decently at a lot of majors.
He's consistent.
And stuff like that. He's got some evil points, or an evil point at the very least. So he's kind of got this target because he's like the low fruit on the tree.
You could grab him and then brag about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when you're talking to your boys in the car and be like, yeah, but I beat Terry, man.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Good,
exactly.
The low-hanging fruit, man.
And these guys. And these guys play a lot too, so that's the other thing. Like, they literally live within 10 minutes of each other or less, and so they're
they
kind
have
of
sleepovers.
Yeah, exactly.
Make out, do all that stuff.
Pillow fights.
But the funniest argument you do is like when you beat somebody, like when you play all the time, and let's say Terry typically wins, right?
Yeah.
And like Hargy finally comes out on top of this tournament, let's say, and then he's like, dude, I'll beat you every other time. You just go, but I adapt. I adapted.
Wow.
That's the best. They can't say anything about that, you know? Don't worry about it, man. I adapted.
It's funny.
Yeah. But he did lose that first round to Terry's lameness. Tough fight for Ryu. He's got to win in the trades. And, you know, nice. See, there's another trade. You got to take these trades a lot of times, and you just have to know which ones to do.
Yeah, and I think that's really actually what sets the match a little bit in Ryu's favor, is just a light total difference.
Yeah. Is it in his favor? Like,
I kind of think it is. I could be wrong, but I think it's like
Akuma's so strong,
very
man.
close, but I think it's slight nod to Ryu. Right. So just because of the damage.
Yeah. Naps is telling us that they've both beaten each other in tournaments. That makes sense. I'm sure they played so many times in tournaments, you know.
Yeah.
Eventually they have some back and forth. It's not like when I play Hans in tournament, because then he never beats me.
Wow.
So, you know.
Shots fired.
It just won't happen.
Shots fired.
But that's okay. These guys have a better competition going here. Nice counter hit set up right there. Drops his combo, though. He's going to pay for it with a vortex. Oh, and Terry doing some nice cross cutter right there. He's going to thank John for that one.
Yep. Had an opportunity for another one, but didn't give.
I like that, though. He didn't go for any cross-ups or anything. Didn't want to put himself in the corner. Jump back, get some room to breathe. See what stupid things Hargy's going to do. But Hargy's really stepped up the discipline.
Yeah, he's definitely able to just sit there and make you make a mistake.
Yep,
Where
I like that.
He couldn't really do that before.
I like a good defense on a player. That's one of the things that impresses me the most about somebody.
All right, Terry takes the first one. Nothing too crazy, nothing too impressive, but it worked.
And he just caught his ankles right there in the beginning of the match. I hate, like,
I saw that one coming since he started it.
Oh, and he just ate 50%.
All that gray light.
Yeah, just for that. Nice crouching
fierce
right there. Throwing some feints out there. I think he found a home for that focus attack, so he's going back to it, but I think he should throw that away for now. It worked once.
Boy. Well, that's one thing Hargy's sort of prone to, is throw a bad fireball, especially when there's focused attacks involved.
Yeah, he's a little too obsessed with a good fireball game and like that John Choi fireball game style that it gets him in trouble. That he can't get out of it.
Exactly.
You know? But he's definitely gotten good at it, you know, I'll give him that.
That sweep, man.
That sweep is stupid.
It's really good.
I really hate that move.
Actually, that whole button for Akuma is pretty retarded. And they even nerfed it, and it's still okay.
Yeah.
Like,
they baited a hurricane kick right there with some faint focuses. Nice
like
punish. 40% gone. Add some chip on top of it.
Terry's taking this one pretty cleanly here.
Good teleport too. Puts himself mid-screen. Ryu's back to a corner now. But Terry doesn't want to press the action too much. He'd prefer to have it in the middle of the screen while he's got the life lead.
Yeah.
No reason to press the action too much. Let Hargy make all the bad choices. Great DP right there for no reason that happened to just go over a fireball.
It works.
There's a thing of beauty right there.
Now he's really got to be careful because Hargy has 2 meters and an ultra.
Yeah.
And that would put him definitely in the deficit there. So. Oh, Hargy's doing work.
Man,
there it is.
He tried that cross-cutter DP and he just crouched.
He just ate it.
That's the problem. Actually, the input is you're holding forward, right? They cross the plane of your like horizontal head, you know, like right where your head is, and they start to cross up. Then you go from forward to in the middle, down, back, and that's you hit the punch button as soon as they cross over that plane. And that's kind of what the problem is you're going to be in down back, and if you don't time it right, you know,
you just eat it.
They're just going to eat. Yeah, it's going to jump in on you, and you're going to look stupid like that.
Well, that could have been a DP there, but just had to jump back.
Just a little too slow in the reactions right there.
Oh, this is rough. It's pretty hard here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow, he just jumped in twice. Reckless abandon right there.
Well, he had no life. He had to make something happen then, because if he just sits, Akuma's going to air fireball and just be lame. And
random hurricane kick, I like it. Hargy looking like he wants to kind of while out, and maybe good DP right there. Nice air-to-air, too. This looks like Hargy's game. I would backdash, get ready for the teleport.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was the read of the century.
He might take this one pretty good here. Wow. Well, wait, it's done. What the heck?
Oh, typical Hargy fashion. Great block string he does on the Dizzy Akuma.
What the heck?
Very fashionable. I love it.
Hargy the God.
Yep. He just wants to postpone the match so he gets more experience for the next round.
So Terry's going to take this, I bet.
No
Watch
way.
This is going to be
all part of Hargy the Genius's plan.
No, man.
He's just waiting for the opportunity.
I think he's
putting him right into his trap.
So mentally defeated from not landing that Dizzy.
You're in the complete wrong direction, Parker. He's just on a different level than you.
Okay. There it is.
Exactly.
Wow.
All planned for Hargy, man. All part of the plan. This guy's a genius. You're watching a genius in motion right now.
I know.
It's like the Mozart of Ryu's.
I guess I'm just not on his level. I don't know.
Not yet, man. You'll get there, though.
Everybody has goals to aspire to reach.
Right. This guy just reaches him a little faster than us, you know? All right, back to a little bit of the neutral game. Little buffer crouch fierce right there. Wanted to catch a focus attack, actually letting go, which would have been huge counter hit damage, but backdashed anyways. Stuck in a crouching medium kick, caught him flinching with that EX fireball. They're both playing pretty solid right now. The decisions Hargy is making are a little better.
Yeah.
But there's good sweep, and he chooses not to vortex, worried about the jab DP, I'm sure, so just went for some safe fireball pressure instead. Oh, caught him with the Xbox Live right there.
I obviously thought he was going to throw another fireball.
Yeah, good DP from Terry. A rare jump from Hargy. Oh, nothing there. Couple choice decisions from Terry, but they went unpunished.
Right, there's no problem if they
good duck.
You know, if you make mistakes and your opponent doesn't really do anything about it, it's like, whatever.
Right, not really a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Good neutral jump. Caught him with an air-to-air, and Terry was getting a little impatient. And, you know, this is what I was saying about Hargy. He's really learned how to sit down, you know, and just take a seat and let you kill yourself. And that's a good skill to have, man. It's hard to do that in Street Fighter because you just want to hit things, you know?
It also helps, like, when you have a character like Ryu or someone that has a fireball. Like, fireball really, because if you start sitting yourself, then you start seeing fireballs come at you, and you're like, God damn it.
Yep.
Like,
that's one of the beauties about Street Fighter and having a fireball is, like, you could always do something, no matter where you are on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, and that should have been a crouching medium kick and a demon, but
oh, boy.
He might lose the round.
it's going to be it if he loses.
Yeah. That's a skill you have to have as a Zangief or a Kuma player is you got to whiff. Oh, and he sits on that fireball.
He made the mistake of jumping back, probably an input error or something.
That was a genius fireball.
Yeah, and tried to save it, but...
No, but the foresight of Hargy was just on another level
Yeah,
today.
man. He just set him up with that first match looking free, and then... We might end up seeing a replay of this fireball.
Kanea is saying he made too many mistakes, but really he was just playing into the rhythm of Hargy the whole time.
So again, we're experimenting with the tech.
Right.
Constantly trying to make it work right now.
It looks angry, like the machine.
You've angered the machine.
Yeah.
It's green now. It was red.
So we might take a look at some of the action
I don't
that
know.
perhaps you might have missed.
Is that going to happen?
Is that going to happen? Is that what's going on?
We want to see that fireball.
I want to see that.
That was a crucial fireball.
It was.
Set up from the beginning.
Also, if we could see that whiff DP, too. Here we go.
Here it is.
It's just really a thing of beauty, too. And he's just like, I know you're jumping back, man. I know. He just knew. Extremely, just beautiful. It's like watching Picasso paint a picture in front of me, man.
Yeah, he's like, why are you going to jump back? I already know the fireball's coming.
It's like, man, I'm a million miles away, and you are in the dust.
Oh, boy.
Beautiful play from Hargy, but we got another great player that we saw earlier today.
Best DJ in the world.
Best DJ in the world, hands down. Nobody's better.
No.
In the world.
If you ask him that,
hands down.
I agree with it.
This guy is an animal. And he's going to play versus, I can't even see his opponent. Oh, he's not there, that's why. So, oh, he's playing versus Huda Man. All right, cool.
Oh, okay. So I would have had to play Krouba. That would have been annoying.
So this should be interesting. I actually feel like Krouba might be able to do pretty well just because, like, on paper, this seems like a tough one for Honda, you know?
Yeah, it might be another one of those.
It's going to be a cat and
down
mouse.
Back.
Yeah, it's going to be a cat and mouse. Like Honda holding forward and Krouba holding down back the whole time. So I want to see how Huda Man cracks that nut.
Maybe do some button checks. I don't know.
Right, but they're just going to be doing some fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that new technology, though. That was, brought from the future from Hans when he traveled into the future.
Yeah, he actually
But brought it back. He was nice enough, you know.
Yeah, he went to the future. There was that tournament where Persona was there. You know?
that's right. Yeah.
Whenever you go to Japan, I feel like you've traveled to the future.
15 years or something.
Yeah.
That's what Bill Murray said, I think, in some quote. All right, so they are still button checking. That's.
I think the controllers got messed up.
Might be the most exciting thing about this match because it could be a slow one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a snore.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, well, great button check so far. There's a good Shoryuken. There's another one.
Wow, that one actually hit. Good job.
Yeah. Did a lot of damage. Saw a couple of those.
We might need to replay that one.
Yeah, can we go back to that button check? Can we do a replay of the button check? I just want to see it one more time. No? All right. Sorry. Hans is telling me no, guys. Sorry. We'll line up the next one for you, though. All right. Human versus Krouba. Who do you like?
I like Human.
I like Human as well. Okay, I'll tell you what, though. I think Krouba's going to win the first round.
Okay.
That's what I'd say. And then Human's going to be like, okay, this is how I'm going to have to play it. Because I think he might just want to try and sneak by and win it real quick, but...
We'll see. Human's pretty defensive, so we'll see if he can crack it.
Human is just so goddamn good. Like, straight up.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
He's just so good.
Oh, good
scoop.
He might just take the aggressor's role here.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Oh, amazing.
Look at the damage already.
Amazing hands from Human already.
Oh,
dang.
that roundhouse.
He knows how to pick his buttons, don't he?
He does. He knows exactly. That's, something just as playing him even in my match. It's like the buttons he's pressing, it's just, they're right every time. Like, he knows each one.
How do you do it, man? Go to Korea, I guess. Play with those crazy dudes over there.
Go to Korea for 3 months.
Wow,
I got him.
Look at that. Brilliant. Oh. Right, you know how that's one of those situations, Parker, I was telling you. Remember how, like, you know, you're put in these like -5 situations, so they're waiting for you to just hit a jab or something, and you're gonna block it.
Yeah.
So they're not doing anything, but you take an opportunity to do the laggiest, like craziest move you can.
Okay.
Because they know, like, they have to defend. So you could get away with funny
they're not gonna hit something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could get away with funny stuff like that. It's just a funny skill that I've kind of like picked up in Tekken. I'm like, well, when you're at like when they're at like -5s, they know I'm gonna mash something fast, you know, or I might. So it's like you could take this opportunity to do something like big, you know.
Right. Well, it could end up being something big to be thinking about, especially when you're like not necessarily in the game while you're playing, but at least thinking about it while you're training.
Right, like they would expect
setups.
you as a Balrog to mash a jab. Instead, you walk all the way up to him and do like standing roundhouse.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know,
I do
stuff
that.
like that. Right.
But you know, I guess maybe, and this is one of these frustrating things a lot of people explain about this game, is sometimes it just doesn't matter. They're gonna hit the button.
They're gonna do it anyways, right? Well, that's the problem. You know, is like a lot of times the style in the U.S. is a really like button-happy style. So you end up having to play a more defensive counter hit style as opposed to being able to explore more Oki options. You know,
Yeah.
which is a shame. And it gets us in trouble in international competition because international players tend to favor defense and blocking, you know, as opposed to hitting a lot of buttons. So not to say one style is better than the other, but I prefer a defensive style.
It's a difference. All right, well, Human takes that first one pretty easily.
Yeah, fairly easily.
Actually, he was really aggressive. So
maybe there it is again, man. Beautiful.
Like
just dash up.
And I kind of feel like maybe that's a weakness that he's seen of Krouba. Just even though he plays a defensive character, he just doesn't do it right.
Yeah. Well, I think the nature of, you know, like Guile and DJ players is they just don't really hit buttons because they don't really get opportunities to ever do it. So they kind of naturally, you know.
Wow, what the heck?
Dang, dude, he just hits buttons. I'm telling you, that work. He knows how to pick them, man.
Krouba has not anti-aired him once, I think. Maybe once at the first start of the round, and that was it.
It's so hard to anti-air jumping medium punch. Like,
No,
I know
agree.
they nerfed it, but it's still amazing. Like, the horizontal or the vertical range on it is still insane. Look at this. Just creep up to him. Great block, too. One of the hard things to do in Street Fighter is to comfortably be able to walk past your comfort level, like walk distance-wise,
And block.
and then still block, right.
Yeah.
And he just does it fearlessly. Like, he's almost disrespecting Krouba.
Oh,
wow,
are
godlike.
you serious? Wow.
Oh, man, I think he just took his soul with that salami chop right there. Right on the noggin.
Wow.
Yeah, and Krouba's like frantically hitting buttons now, like he needs to shake it off, but that's not a good thing for Suman.
Oh,
it
boy.
just came down. He did it again, too.
Even just against like character Honda, like you can't really wild out on him because that's gonna happen.
Just beautiful play. I love watching him play, man. He is so good.
Now that they brought back that headbutt, like where it's got a lot of visibility and stuff, I mean, it's scary.
Yeah.
Before it used to not matter, like in
one of those versions.
Yeah.
They're all the same to
My
me,
brain
man. Yeah,
is-
it's all good, dude. I'm tired, too.
The previous version,
Yeah, I'm just, just going through the motions,
you could
man.
just jump and it didn't matter.
Right.
And hit buttons and he's gonna get hit.
Well, I know you guys really enjoyed that matchup, so I think we're going to bring you some of the action from that matchup as soon as we get it queued up, just so we can enjoy it one more time and kind of walk you through what you might have missed.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see that super because that was pretty godlike.
So we're going to see that setup where Booman clapped him with that standing fierce.
right there.
Oh!
That's amazing. Like,
I wish we, I mean, if you had
Can
gone
you
back like
react
a
to that?
second, let's try that one more time, Hans, and just go back like one more second.
is that something you just kind of sit there? It's gonna hit and do
Look
it,
at
or
the
do you
setup.
have to actually see it?
No, he buffered it. It was out. So what you do, right? This is a classic Street Fighter setup. You throw a move outside of the range and you input the super. Get ready for it. It's outside.
there.
See?
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have hit a button, it would have whiffed.
Okay.
So that's kind of the setup. Like if you were, oh man,
We got some remix going on right now.
he's getting hit 3 ways from Sunday. Boom! One more time, man. That one was too good.
That was good.
I guess that's it for you guys. We want to get it one more time, but that's not. He's telling me no. I could watch that all day. Screw the rest of the tournament, man. Let's just watch that on loop.
Hargy wants to get sponsored by Doritos Dynamite.
By Doritos.
Look at that. Well, he just walked away, but he was like, sponsor me, pointing at it.
So it looks like Harrison's up versus, you know, his next opponent. because I think, you know, he's probably the favorite.
Oh, okay. I gotta go play. Yeah, this guy, though, the guy he's about to play is a Fuerte player.
Oh, okay.
So
what's the guy's name?
I don't know, but I played him, so.
Kilorama? Oh, Krouba. I was like, Kilorama? That's not his name. Who's this cat?
We have Lunchbox, who actually sent Leo to losers.
Oh, okay, right on.
Versus Harrison. You know, I might have seen him play here a few times, but
Fuerte player, I believe.
Yeah,
from what Parker told me.
I think so. And I think he was at the last Rambat. I just don't remember how well he fared. So.
Well, probably not too good if you can't remember.
Yeah,
So.
yes, it's true.
But that's what I'm saying. Basically, you know, this is an opponent for Harrison. But that also means this is Lunchbox's time to, you know, get a level up for your day. You know, get some new gear.
Dude,
get an RPG level up.
That's what I was trying to tell myself when I went up against Harrison. Jesus Christ, dude, this Cody is out of control, man.
Well, you were hitting him, but then like defensively, you're ass. Like you just got exposed. But
well,
like
it's hard against Cody though.
No,
man.
it is because you just want to hit a button and then you're done.
And you're constantly in frame traps, as we're seeing right here. He's already got him in the corner down to half life, and he has some good cross-up setups with Cody as well. So.
There we go. And you know, Harrison really wants to win this one because he wants to wash away all the
random factors.
Yeah, well, you know, all the salt that he had from losing to 801 Strider at Northwest Majors.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And that basically prevented him from getting top 8.
And, yeah, I know right now he's like, you know what? I've pretty much fought the best Fuerte in the country. I don't know if there's going to be much that you can show me.
I definitely agree.
From what I've heard, yeah, he almost had it against Peru. At Northwest Majors.
Oh, that's right. That's who it was. I kept saying 801 Strider, but that's the Makoto player. That's Gustavo, right?
Yeah, Gustavo plays Abo and Makoto, but his buddy Peru plays Fuerte.
That's who I meant, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, Harrison going to work, man.
Yeah, that move's going to hit you, man. Like, you will get hit by tortillas. Luckily, they don't do too much damage. Ooh, mistimed his standing fierce right there. See what he does.
Ooh. All right, so Lunchbox, yeah, he's doing all right now.
Might see a random zonk knuckle right here.
Yeah, that's one thing you got to watch out for too, man. Once you're airborne, you know, the invisibility of the zonk, Harrison will use it almost just to get out of like pressure situations, and doesn't almost doesn't even care if it hits. I mean, of course he wants it to hit, but.
Oh, nice. Good combo too. He wasted an EX for no particular reason, but he did it anyways. Great, one more hit, he's dizzy. Oh, that could have been it. Got him. Shook off a little bit of that dizzy, though, so.
Oh. What in the world? That was strange. It's like he wasn't in blocks down there. Yeah. That was really weird.
Well, he's doing pretty good, though. He just needs to get in there, work the jab, not get hit by Ultra. Oh, nice punish. And throw some EX rocks. Got to hold those rocks to the chin for his trouble.
Yeah, man. I ran into a few rocks myself when I was playing.
Yeah, no kidding.
He kind of uses them sparingly, but it definitely the right moments. Just kind of mix things up a little bit.
Play keep you honest, you know?
Yeah, keep you honest.
Oh!
Big damage.
That hurts.
Vintage Cody.
Oh, and then just wrenched him across the face right there, man.
No,
how's he not dizzy?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Thing about stun is it does cascade, like, down. It doesn't just, like, go to 0, like, after a while. Like, it starts to cascade, so you have to scroll through the countdown. All right, Harrison about to walk away with this match. Oh, he did not let it rip, though. He could have gotten a huge combo right there. Here we go, a little Fuerte mix-up. You're always liable to have one of those Fuerte rounds where basically nothing you do works and you eat everything. So it's a lot like Wolverine, you know, in Marvel. Yeah, and he just went. I don't like seeing wake-ups, man. Ooh, just makes me sad.
Oh, good stuff right there. But he's going to need a lot more than that to close this one out.
Oh, dodged it right there with that slide. Yeah, not going to work. Good stuff from Harrison. That's got to be a moral victory for him. One of the nice things is he's using that crouching medium kick evasively to dodge a lot of Fuerte's mix-ups, and it paid off.
Let's see. So let's get, I guess, winner semis going.
LPN and Hargy. LPN and Hargy.
So I know Hargy was definitely not looking forward to this match.
Hargy's got it, man.
Yeah, yo, right.
And just how do you go into a match mentally like, oh, I'm gonna lose? Like even when I used to play like John and Ricky in their prime,
Yeah.
you know, or at least John in his prime, like I would be like, man, I could random them out.